Language learning isn't passive. It could be if you make it that way, but that means just going around your house and doing chores while having noise, essentially, in the background because you're not actively listening to it and picking up vocabulary. And a lot of the time, people will fail at their language goals because they're learning passively and not actively. So what does that mean? It means being deliberate, proactive, intentional, whatever. It means going out, setting a goal, and doing it. Or maybe you don't have a goal, but goals really do help with being active because you're striving towards something that you can grasp, something you can see in the future that can actually happen for you and motivate you to keep going. Maybe you're not a goals person and it's not for you, everybody's different. But that's the thing. You can't compare yourself to other people and say, I'm going to study this amount of hours per week just like this person did and reach the same level as them. Everybody's different, and what works for them might not work for you. So you have to be deliberate in your language learning journey for the entire lifespan of it, like for your whole life as well. If you go abroad and you come back, you won't have it surrounding you unless you create that immersive environment in your home by changing your phone or watching TV, listening to the radio actively. It could also be if you have a job that's not related to language learning, then you have to carve out time in your schedule and be able to either review your languages or just, like I said, create that immersive environment around you. Schedule a Skype call with someone you know. Also, if you live in an area that's primarily monolingual or the language that you're learning is just not spoken in that area. I did do a video on that and kind of how to navigate that, so I will link that somewhere in here or in the description box. But yeah, even when it comes to maintaining a language, you also have to be deliberate about it because it's easier to maintain than it is to get angry at yourself and spend your time and energy and emotions just being upset at yourself for allowing yourself to forget words or phrases or whatever. I know, for me, if I forget one word, I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm already losing the language that I'm learning. But in reality, just try to maintain it to the best of your ability. If you're busy, it's hard. I understand that. We are all busy, and some people are way busier than others, but try to be deliberate about it. Try to find time to study, and also don't set your expectations up so high that you'll end up crashing down and disappointing yourself, being disappointed, because then it won't make you want to keep studying languages. If you have these expectations that your life is going to be like other polyglots that you see, or I don't know, whatever personal expectations you have, if they are too high, you may end up disappointed. I'm not going to say, oh, you will end up disappointed, but there is a possibility that those expectations may not be fulfilled. Like when I went abroad, for instance, I didn't have expectations of where I was going. I went to Spain and France, but I didn't have this idea in my head that it would be like everybody else's experience, that I'd be surfing who knows where, and that I would be jumping out of planes and stuff, because that's what you kind of see on some of those study abroad videos. But no, I just wanted to have an exciting experience, and my goal in life was to go abroad and travel to different countries, and I did just that. And then it ended up being even more special than what I thought because of who I met along the way, and the relationships I had, the places I saw, the places I didn't plan to see and just ended up seeing. So when it comes to language learning, I've already said this, but you never know who you'll meet. You might have to go out of your way and find someone on an app if you don't have a meetup in your area, and that's fine. Or if you don't have a college group that meets together to have conversation hours, that's fine. You can make good friends with people on the internet. Now, you never know, be careful and stuff, but genuinely you could meet people you end up being great friends with and building relationships from far away and learning all at the same time. So get active, start learning. Don't sit there wishing that you already started or that your level was better, because it's never too late to start, and you should start. and enjoy the journey. Just like don't sit back and watch it happen, be active about it, but just try, and you may be surprised. No matter how small your goal is, find some time, do it, and then you never know how you'll end up surprising yourself in life. So I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.